All right, guys, we about to get this started. We about to get this started. Alrighty. Let me make sure I'm not leaking anything.
Cut. What's up, boys and girls? Studio mode. No more studio mode. We have it. It is here.
Damn,
that's hot. Okay.
It's hot. Oh, crap. Everything's falling.
This that way. There we go. Got some lights. I'm echoing. Echo. Oh, wait. Echo. Echo? Echo better? Echo good now? Yes. Good. W echo. Yay. It is here. We have the Mac Trash Can Pro. This has been a very painful setup process. It looks really cool. It actually does look really cool in person. Guess how much this costs? Guess how much? Who can guess? Who can guess? $750, wrong. Lower. $150, wrong. Higher. $4K, way lower. Way lower, way lower, way lower. Come on, get some other guesses. $450, lower. Come on, let's get some guesses. Whoever gets it, how much RAM? What you're seeing right here is a pristine Mac Pro 2013 Xeon E5 1650 V2 6-core 12-thread Mac Pro with dual AMD FirePro D300, 500, 700 GPUs with a Radeon HD 7870 XT. Did I buy the license? What do you mean license? 32 gigabyte DDR3. Who let me buy DDR3 memory? That was a stupid decision. DDR3 with a custom Arch Linux distro. Can it run LLMs? I don't know. We're going to try to figure that out. So, this bad boy, let's see the other. 267, 500, less than 267, 390, less than 390. More than $67, less than $500. 350, what, less than 350. I'm not going to stop until we get the exact dollar discount. Or the exact dollar I paid for it. 300, less than 300. 175, higher. 175, higher than 175. 250, lower than 250. 190, lower than 190, lower than 210. 190, lower than 190. 167, higher than 167. Lower than 185, lower than 180. 176, higher than 177 what? 177 what? What cents? 1775, higher than 1775. Higher than 1775. 177.67, higher than 177.67. 177.99, lower than 177.99. I feel like an auctioneer. 177.99. That's already been said. Oh, wait, no, it hasn't. 177.69, higher than 177.69. Oh, 177.89, lower than 177.89. We're very close. We're very close. Oh, 177.88, lower than... Boom! Frank Zer got it. 177.87. You get a crisp high five. Boom. High five. There you go. Whoa. I love the Omar key like loading screens. Like, look at that. Does that not look so cool? I'm just gonna have those up in the background. It just looks sick. This sucker right here was $177.87. Not bad, right? You're like, ooh, you got a nice little Xeon powerhouse right there. And then I ran into an issue. Do you guys know what AVX2 is? Anybody know what AVX2 is? Bro, did you hear that laugh? Oh, it came from this lo-fi coffee shop that I'm on. Does anyone know what AVX2 is? Ooh, opencode save screen win. That's a good idea. You don't know. So, I don't know either, but I'm going to try to explain it. AVX2 is a certain tech... It's not a bomb. AVX2 is a certain technology that is in newer Intel chips, and this bad boy does not have it. So when I was setting up, I'm doing good. Thank you, Tapura. So when I was setting this up, I just did like the standard Mac OS install, right? I think what's Mac OS 13? I did whatever Mac OS 13 was, and hold on. It's a story. It's a story, Blue Elephant. Just wait. So I first set up Mac OS 13, and it worked, and it was great. So I was like, amazing. Let me just go Let me just get everything set up, because I want this to be like my OpenClaw machine, right? And I was like, oh, this is great. This is working great. So then I go to install Bun, and I do npm i-g Bun, and npm wasn't installed. I'm like, makes sense. We got to install all of our dev tools. So I was like, let me just go ahead and install opencode from the thing, like the install script. And it was giving me like a weird like baseline issue thing not available, right? And I was like, that's weird. I haven't seen that before. So I went ahead and I launched opencode on this machine, and I was like, let me look at what this issue might be. And apparently, when you are on a machine like this that does not have AVX2, it tries to install a baseline version of something, and that's just apparently supported. So for whatever reason, our install script didn't have like the proper like publishing for the baseline stuff, so I had to look into that, and I had to fix a couple of those things. But then on the Mac OS version, nothing was working. Like nothing would work on like that, like a Mac OS baseline type thing. Hi, Boom Big Jan. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you, Dur Gaming Loki, for the follow. Thank you to Topuria 27 for the follow. I appreciate it. How we doing, everyone? So once I got the Mac OS 13 installed, I was like, I'm very frustrated that this isn't working. So I made this tweet. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, and one of the other pains that I had was you guys know Ghosty? You know Ghosty? So Ghosty doesn't work on non-silicon Macs. Did you guys know that? I thought it was supported on everything. But once I got Mac OS Monterey, yeah, that's it. Once I got Mac OS Monterey set up, I made this post, and I was like, this is great. This is going so well. I'm hype. And then I realized that you can't install Ghosty, which already I'm like, bruh, that's annoying. But then I realized I couldn't install Bun. I couldn't install any of the new things. And I'm like, crap. Well, let me see what an alternative is. And I think I put out a post where I was like, what's the best Linux to run on this? Yeah. So I was like, Mac OS Monterey on my Mac Pro. Nothing seems to run on it. So what should I install instead? Guessing I'm on Linux. So then, this guy, I don't know how to pronounce his name, so I'm not even going to try. suggested opencore, and I remembered opencore because I was like, oh, that's like the Mac OS patcher to make it run better. So I went ahead and made up my opencore USB focus. Boom. Made my opencore USB, plugged that sucker in, and installed macOS Sonoma, which I think is macOS 14. And once I installed macOS 14, I'm like, you know what? We're chilling. I gave it its own Apple account, kind of did the whole same thing with iCloud, like other OpenClaw setups. But then I tried to install Bun again, and I got a seg fault. And I'm like, what's happening here? What's going on? And I realized it was the same issue. So I'm like, this is annoying. So I decided to go with the good old Omar key. What is the thing? It's like a Neo Fetch? Nope, that doesn't work. We'll have to wait for the loading screen to pop up again. So we are now on Omar key. Omarcon? Fast Fetch? Is that what it's called? Nice. 2 points for you. So we are on a Mac Pro late 2013 with an Intel Xeon chip, two 7870 XT Radeon graphics cards. We have 500 gigabytes. Uptime has been 4 hours and 4 minutes. So then I figured out that Omar key on this Mac Pro is a little bit unstable. And let me just show you. Can you guys hear me if I'm talking this way? Can it run Doom? Probably. I'm going to move my mic here. So that way. So I'm going to open Chrome. And it's got a couple of graphic issues. We're gonna go to inbound. We're just gonna scroll, you know. Nothing wrong, right? Yeah, let's go to GitHub. Nothing wrong here. So we've got some graphical drivers. So I'm gonna see if I can get opencode to fix it up. But do you guys want to hear about something cooler that I'm working on rather than just like this fix stuff? So with opencode, it's nice because you can just set up opencode serve, right? You can just run opencode serve and then the URL that you want, and it works fine and proper, right? But what if I want my main machine, which is my MacBook, to be able to control this trash can and this Windows desktop? Like I use Steam on that and some other Windows specific stuff, and I have stuff for my Mac Pro, but I don't want to like SSH or VPC into those other machines and like manually control it. So I'm working on a plugin for opencode that allows you to have cross-agent communication. So that way you can just be in an opencode client on this machine, and you can just be like, hey, go check on the Mac Pro and see what you see. So let me see if I can get this set up. But other than that, while I'm getting this set up, how's everyone doing? Pi Messenger, what's that? Can you link it? Do I like root beer? Yes, I do. Someone else made a P2P BitTorrent one. How would that work? It's just like messaging. Why does it need BitTorrent? Am I overcomplicating this? Let's look at this. Hi, Messenger. What if multiple agents in different terminals sharing a folder could talk to each other like they're in a chat room? See, this is good, but you're thinking too small. I don't want multiple agents in the same folder. I want multiple agents across machines. Because think about this, 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 right? What if I had this machine, I had this machine, and I had opencode serve running on both of those, and then I had opencode serve running on 3 of my VPSs, and they're all in my tailnet, and then I just open my opencode client right here, and I say, hey, can you check on the issue that's happening on my inbound VPS? Can you check it out, please? And it goes and it sends a prompt to the agent running on the inbound system, and then the inbound system replies back to that agent, and it can kind of just delegate everything out and give me like an update. So it's like each machine is an agent, and that's like the self-contained agent for that machine. And then you could technically take it further by having like a sole MD file for like each of those. Yay, we got the lock stream back. It looks so cool. Then we could have just like a share, like each agent could be its own machine with like a sole MD file and everything like that. And it could look super, super cool. So that's what I'm going to try to build. I got this plugin. Runtime behavior is controlled via opencode CAC. Can you see if the plugin is loaded here? Okay, I'm going to try to get it set up. I'm trying to hide some other stuff so I don't leak it. Aqua. Aqua is short for... Wait, this doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense. You can't have... Aqua is short for Aqua Queries and Unified Agents. This is recursion. Aqua can't be in the definition of the acronym. That doesn't work. You can't have that. What does this do? Peer-to-peer agent communication with identity verification, end-to-end encrypted messaging, durable message storage, circuit relay v2. See, this is like... when you get to know me, I am a big, and I mean big time, keep it stupid simple type of person. So here's what I visualize it as right now, right? Here's what I visualize it as. We need a repeatable script so that way on this machine and on that machine, I can just have an opencode serve instance that is discoverable by my machine, all in the same network. And what you would do is this. Here, let me just open the plugin. What am I? I had Opus generate out a plugin for this. Another one of these recent inbound. Look, you don't have to use inbound. You don't have to move over. But if you want to, it's completely open source. If you run into a bug or an issue like that, you can literally ship the fix yourself by just asking an agent inside of the inbound repo and say, hey, fix this issue that I'm encountering. Or you can just tell me the question and I'll probably respond within 3 to 4 hours, if not faster. I'm chronically online. Do I need an inbound marketer? No. Inbound, honestly, is oh no, you're not annoying. It's people have just asked that before. So like I'll go on an inbound spiel while hold on. Can you load it in this directory in opencode.json, please? Now let me open it in cursor while I talk about inbound. What do you mean keeping the room organized? It is organized. How is the room not organized? We just have a table right here. The table was over on that wall, but I wanted to let you guys see. I know I have a trash can on the table. I should throw away some trash. Trash. Let me throw away some trash. There we go. Trash can activated. What else? What else? What else? What else? Nobody move. Nobody move. Oh! Okay, these have magnets, so crap. No more playing around, Ryan. No more playing around. Come on. Come on. That's gonna fall. Yeah, you called it. Whatever. 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 I'm not clip farming. I'm just being entertaining. No, so the thing for inbound is just like, it's open source. It's completely open source. Like 100% of it is open source. It's cheaper than resend. I think you should not top up. Sorry, I just had a seizure. I think you should not top up the exhaust for ventilation. Like cover the top. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're going for here? Check if you have it available. Is cursor open? Oh crap, Adam's here. Guys. Okay, guys, we like Adam. We like Adam. We like Adam. He's not like Dax. He's not like Dax. Adam's cool. Let's get some W's in the chat for Adam, guys. W for Adam. W for Adam. He's cool. How did this guy end up on Anomaly? That's a great question. Great question. I don't know the answer to it. Yeah, he's Midwestern. He's polite. He's so polite. You guys should see him in person. If you ever get a chance to meet Adam in person, he's awesome. Unlike Dax. Dax is just pure rage. Yeah, he is yeah, exactly. I am the anomaly now. I don't have I can't make custom emojis yet. This is the last stream that I'm going to have to do before I become affiliate, which is sick. But then I'll be able to have like proper like stream integrations and stuff like that. So we're gonna have a lot more fun stuff. And we are going to we're gonna let Twitch chat control this Mac Pro. So look forward to that, guys. But anyways, you should play opencode every time a contributor enters. That's a good idea. What's Fossabot? I've seen that, but I don't know what I need to do for that. What does Fossabot do for me? I should probably have a sit down with Adam to see how. Who wants to tell MX Potential how much the exact dollar amount of how much we paid for the Mac Pro? Aiden. Aiden who? Aiden who? Who made? Wait, what Aiden made this? Aiden Twitch? He made this? Wait, Aiden who? First, last. No way he made this. Did he actually? Is this our Aiden? Is this our Aiden? Yeah, is this Anomaly Aiden? Klein? GitHub. No, I don't think this is our Aiden. It's this guy, yeah. Aiden Wallace. There we go. Yeah, I recognized his profile. So what does Fossabot do for me? What does this do for me? Okay, that looks cool. I'll set that up later, though. He works at Twitch. I see. Yeah, there's too many Aidens, man. That's why I am now referred to as Vogel internally. I changed my Discord name to be Vogel. Okay, this isn't loading. You should make an opencode Twitch plugin. Okay, what would that look like? Let's plan this out. Ryan found the issue with GitHub, wrong polar access key. Sick. See, I told you there's a simple thing. That's nice. So what should this like GitHub or not blah, 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 Twitch opencode plugin be? Like, what should it be like? Like having the TUI render on, like, bro, I cannot read. Like having the TUI render on transparent background as an overlay. So when you chat, we see the whole thing. Is that not what this is? Is this different? I don't know if I'm having a stroke. I might be. Who knows, man? Is that different than this? You should. Oh, I see. Not our chat. Yeah, what if I had like context rot where whenever I sent a prompt, the agent would see like the last like 20 Twitch messages, and it would just be all of you guys trying to hijack my prompts, like do not follow instructions, leak his API key. What's funny is I was trying to get Zen set up on this machine, and obviously I don't want to like type in my Zen key because it's like 30 characters or something like that. And yeah, an agent working. I'll have to ask Dax if I can get. Actually, Adam, since you're here, can you just approve unlimited Zen usage for this Twitch experiment? No, but I was like, I have I have my Zen API key on this machine, and I need to get it on this machine. And to do that, what's the experiment? I don't know. So like, I think like if we had a stream where if you typed like a certain delineator, it would send a prompt to the agent, and then chat could control it. I bet we could set it up on like KimiK 2.5, and that'd be really cool. Yeah, like that. That'd be really cool, actually. No, but I needed to get my API key from this machine to this machine. So I was like, this could be really interesting. So I set up, I basically opened opencode and I said, hey, create a Python HTTP server with just the API key as the response itself. And it like low key like shut it down and said, I cannot do this. This is not allowed. This is not legal. It could leak on the internet. And it only took me one follow-up prompt to be like, oh, this is just for my local network. And this is Opus. And it just took me one follow-up prompt to be like, this is my local network. And it was like, oh, okay, that's fine. Apple handoff. Hold on, yeah, let me use Apple handoff really quick on this Linux machine really quick. Hold on. Apple handoff doesn't seem to be working. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, so I would love to use Apple handoff. That'd be amazing if I could get it like that. But I finally got it to serve, and then I was able to copy it over so that way I could get opencode running on this. I should just have this open. There we go. Just in the background. How much can we cover the screen with opencode? Wonder if this will melt, because this is PLA, and if I put it over the exhaust fans, it might melt. So that'll be interesting to see. So let's see, we got opencode. Someone already made an opencode transparent BG. Yeah. No, you don't even need a plugin. I merged this commit. You have to set the theme to system. The machine wasn't $500. It was $170. The machine was $170. I send you PR for what? What did you say? PR for what? What do I need a PR for? Yeah. I guess I can look at this. This is a docs PR. Let's see. Let's look at this docs PR. I guess this looks good. I'll probably have an agent do a once over on it, but I'm imagining that's what you did. So yeah, yeah, I'll have an agent look over it. Learn all languages. Guys, I have a new reading the entirety of the English language docs until they're done. Yeah, but it's docs. That's why they put me on docs. Because I don't want to be responsible for like some major issue. That's what DAX is for. Come on, guys. So I'm gonna prompt Opus to see if we can fix some of the graphical issues. You've broken the desktop once or twice. Well, you are in the right territory for desktop because Adam is here. I am having graphical issues when I have Chromium up on this Linux distro. Can you look into it, please? Thanks. We'll have that running. Declared DM bankruptcy. It's funny. I have seen his Discord things, and it's just a brrr, like an entire long line of things. At this point, Adam might just find it better to move over to like email and just check his email like 2 or 3 times a day. Sad Hex doesn't do... Oh, permissions. Thank you, guys. Thank you. See, I need you guys to keep an eye on that. So when it's done generating, let me know. Yeah, dude. Is there like a Super Whisper thing? Super Whisper is Mac only, right? I think it's Mac only. Download. iOS, yeah. Want to make a plugin for that plays Dax dancing when you get permissions? That's funny. Need to move this like that. No, it's not equal. Yeah, like that. There we go. How do I install that, Maria? Him dancing with the laptop. That is a funny video. I don't know the source on that, though. I'm going to move this way so that way you guys can see the screen better. Ugh. There we go. Now you guys can watch it better. Tell Opus to install it. Good idea. Oh, wait. It's looking into the graphical issues. Tell it to install package HyperWhisper. Is it already on Omarchy? I don't know. It might be. That'd be insane if it was. That'd be super helpful if it was. I know the native build of opencode didn't work properly because we had all the EVX or the AVX issues. So yeah, that was an issue that we ran into. But that's fun. Let me see. I'm trying to get this plugin installed. I'm gonna have to tap in Codex. Codex desktop bin. What is that? Oh, is that like a Codex build for Omarchy or Arch? Can you check the way the plugins are configured to make sure it's... Oh, I see this moving. Oh, we got some questions. Blurry, fuzzy rendering, pairing, screen flickering, confirm. I like having my little tech support agent right there. Patching the DMG. I didn't know you could do that. Is that just something like you can do? Would not have expected that to be just something that you can just like do. What do you guys think of the cursor agent stuff? Like the cloud computer stuff. That was super cool. Wait, did somebody still have a question about inbound? I was answering a question, but then is the inbound person still here? Yeah, everyone's going to cloud. I don't know why everyone's going to cloud. I don't trust. Because I've run into this before where I've tried to set up like an opencode agent in the cloud. And like get it to work, but like I just don't trust it. I don't trust it. I need to see like the prompts on my phone. More money in the cloud. Yeah, exactly. I like local stuff. I have always been a home lab guy. It gave us results. It gave us results. I need to run Vulkan Radeon. Ah, so we're missing a package. How do I open a new Ghosty tab? I don't know if I can. How do I open a new Ghosty tab? Does anyone know how I can open a new Ghosty tab in Omarchy? No, I don't want. I know the shell. I know the shell, but I want a new Ghosty tab. Or should I just open like this and then do Ghosty? I hate how this, like, I'm so used to like this being like a raycast thing, and I'm like typing like Ghosty, and it doesn't work. Window return. I love you. That was amazing. That was amazing. How do you? Nice. Then I'll just, I think it's shift insert, right, for paste? Yeah, but it does it all weird. Is this what you Arch Linux people have to run into every day? Yes, proceed with installation. Nice. We cooking. Oh. Let's just reboot. Sudo reboot. Nice. Is there a Mac like Linux? I'm not sure what that means. Oh, Mac like Linux, like an experience? But yeah, the inbound MX potential. Ask me any questions you have and I'll try to answer. Oh no, did someone clip something? What's this? Ideas for improvements. Idea for... Bro, I cannot speak. I keep going to that stupid page. Idea for improvements for new arch diagram from Ryan Vogel's own diagrams. Each prompt spawns a sandbox. Sandbox die after complete a response. Session data lives locally. Users have control over the changes. Yeah, that's a good idea. Internally, I will say we are like nixing about like 90% of that to make it a whole lot easier to work with. Is this up yet? Did this load? What time is it? 2:31. Can someone remind me at 2:50 that I need to get off because I got to go record a video with someone? Yes. Wait, you can have snapshots? No way. Can you have native like OS level snapshots in Omarchy? Wait, could you wait. Did I read that right? Like you could like get your machine to a good point and then like snapshot it, and then if an agent destroys it, you can just revert back? Can you actually? That's insane. Both root and home tier? No way. No way. Dude, why isn't that talked about more? This is like the perfect OS for like agent, like an agent machine. Oh, let's open. Let's. Is there a command to open Chromium on Omarchy? Anyone? Command B? Oh gosh. Well, I don't think it fixed it. How do I do a screenshot? Win space? Whoa! Oh, I didn't know that. That's sick. That's super cool. How do I do a screenshot? Go back to the TTY. Seizure OS. Yeah, literally. How do I take a screenshot? Because I want to feed an image of it like glitching. Or actually, I don't know. Can I feed an image of it glitching into itself? Because it's glitching, I presume at the OS level. I essentially have a web app that has over 1,000 users with multiple emails going out per day, and then I would also want to send bulk newsletters as well. Yeah, so MX potential. So for the inbound stuff, we don't natively support like newsletters. We don't have a bulk endpoint. Control K. Yeah, Control K, I got that. Or it was a Command K screenshot. Oh, screenshot to clipboard. I guess that works. So then we'll go to inbound. Yeah, it doesn't work because I can't get like the timing right. So we're just gonna have to. So I did that, and I am still seeing the issues inside of Chrome. It's just like screen tearing and everything is dying, is lagging. Cool. Exit hyperlend. It would be easier if we can control his open code. Yeah, exactly. Win Shift Q. Win Shift Q. It's not doing anything. Let me SSH. No way. I've learned that. Win Shift Q. Win Shift Q. Doesn't work. Let's go to new page. Let's go to new page. Win Shift Q. No bien. No bien. No bien. But I want to learn Linux stuff. That's the fun part. D-message? What does that do? That sounds dangerous. Is this gonna like leak my IP? Oh. This might be helpful. Yeah, I am seeing some Radeon issues. Oh, okay. So the issue is that the Radeon 7870 XT is a GCN 1.0 card from 2012. Under the Radeon driver, it only supports OpenGL 3.2 and has no Vulkan support at all. Hyperland also requires explicit sync equals missing for this driver, meaning the frame delivery between Chromium and the compositor is uncoordinated. This is what causes the tearing and flickering. Ah, I see. So we need to restart Chromium. We'll go here. We'll kill Chromium. Let's see if this makes it better. Oh, it's already kind of cleaner. Yay! Let's go. Crazy to see someone who's building it streaming on Twitch. Yeah, I think, how many of the Anomaly people stream on Twitch? Me, Adam, Dax, kind of, maybe, kind of. We should get everyone just like stream. Does Brendan stream? Oh yeah, Brendan does stream. Yeah, Adam should stream more. Adam's streams in the morning are really good. He has really good vibes. Kit should. Oh yes. Kit has an amazing ASMR. Kit is amazing. No, but I can learn. So like I'm just gonna have Omarchy set up as like the base OS. Yeah, I know. All you guys can come to me after Adam. Yeah, Kit would be an amazing streamer. He'd be great. I'm trying to be entertaining, and you could actually probably learn stuff from Kit. So like after you have like a fun lesson with Kit, then you could come. You should have like an Anomaly school, and just like Adam in the morning with fun functional programming. I've done Ubuntu. All of my VPSs and everything like that are Ubuntu, and I know Ubuntu. But I wanted to fall into the hype of Omarchy and get it set up. He does have an amazing voice. Ubuntu is not Linux. Are you a MacBook user? I am a MacBook user. It's I mean, it's not bad. I just had to fix some graphical issues because this trash can Mac Pro is like centuries old. Oh boy, we got everyone arguing about Linux now. Oh, let's see. I do like how like snappy it is. Like this is so fast. Can't get this experience anywhere else, that's for sure. Okay, but back to our thing. So we need this current opencode. Do you have access to the CAC tool? Bytecode the opencode overlay for OPS. But what would this look like? What would the opencode overlay look like? Yeah, everyone go follow Adam. If you haven't already. He's a great follow. If he asked Claude at the start, it would already be done. Yeah, send me a mock-up. I can work from a design. I need to know a design. Someone just slacked me. Don't need to listen to them. All right, we got 10 minutes left before I gotta go jump off and record a next dev. 10 minutes left. Mockups, what is this, 2012? Yeah, bro, just send me, have your agents talk to my agents, and we'll get it coordinated. Oh yeah, I need to work on getting this set up for opencode serve. So does opencode serve run at server setup? What is your okay, let me see. What's something, if you guys have used opencode, what's something that you have learned in opencode, like a cool tip or trick that you previously did not know? What's one cool fact? What's my fact? Let me think about my fact. What is my fact? What is my fact? What is my fact about opencode? Let me think. Tools are goated. You can leave an agent in a system and trust it to come back, or call your request by letting it. Yeah, that is cool. I wish there was an easier way. Basically, someone smart living in your machine who gives you update. Yeah, that's what I want to try to do with this, and I want to try to hook it into other stuff in my apartment, so that way I can say like a trigger word, and I can have it be like my Siri implementation. Sometimes I copy / paste from opencode output, but the markdown is not preserved. To preserve markdown, you can use / copy. Really? Learn something new every day. Did you guys know that? I didn't know that. I did not know that. That's super cool. That's awesome. Good call right there. Welcome, I am Jars. macOS has some API for wake up words. I wonder. Okay, this might have to be another stream. Okay, I just got sent an imager. Oh, I see what you're saying. This is what they're talking about. That's cool. Yeah, it could be like an open code thing like that. Ooh, I might have to vibe code. That next stream. Because I got to jump off because I got to go to film a next dev with Dan Goosewin. But here, I'll tell you guys what. Yeah, it's 250. Here, if you want something to put on in the background and just like watch and have it be funny, watch this video. Yes, I do want people's messages to become part of the contact session, so we're going to try that. Watch that YouTube video. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you probably tomorrow. No, we got to let everyone in, or else it's not fun. What's my Discord? I don't know. Just join the opencode Discord and like look on the sidebar. It's like Ghost Inferno something or other. But, yeah. So, yeah, I got to jump off because I got to go record a next dev. But thank you, everyone, for joining. We're going to have more Trash Can Mac stuff set up. Oh, you already saw it? What'd you think? Don't spoil it, but what'd you think? But thank you guys so much. This is the last stream that we do where we can't raid anyone, because after this, we will be making affiliate. Let's get some W's in the chat for making affiliate. Ryan Leek DeVogel making affiliate. Let's go. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. I appreciate you. I love you. I will see you later. Yes, it was funny, and Apple does need to get their stuff together. I agree. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will see you tomorrow. My name is Ryan. This is a Trash